From Pygmalion by George Bernard Shaw. Act 1. Covent Garden at 11:15 p.m. Torrents of heavy summer rain. Cab whistles blowing frantically in all directions. Pedestrians running for shelter into the market and under the portico of St. Paul's Church, where there were already several people. Among them, a lady and her daughter in evening dress. They are all peering out gloomingly at the rain, except one man, with his back turned to the rest, who seems wholly preoccupied with a notebook in which he is writing busily. The church clock strikes the first quarter. The daughter, in the space between the central pillars, close on one on her left. I'm getting chilled to the bone. What can Freddie be doing all this time? He's been gone 20 minutes. On her daughter's right. Not so long, but he ought to have got us a cab by now. On the lady's right. He won't get no cab, not until 11:30, missus, when they come back after, dropping their theatre fares. But we must have a cab. We can't stand here until 11:30. It's too bad. Well, it ain't my fault, missus. If Freddie had a bit of gumption, he would have got one at the theatre door. What would he have done, poor boy? Other people got cabs, why couldn't he? Freddie rushes out of the rain from Southampton Street side, and comes between them from closing a dripping umbrella. He is a young man of 20, in an evening dress, very wet round the ankles. Well, have you gotten a cab? There's not one to be had for love or money. Oh, Freddie, there must be one. You can't have tried. It's too tiresome. Do you expect us to go and get one ourselves? I'll tell you, they're all engaged. The rain was so sudden nobody was prepared, and everybody had to take a cab. I've been Charing Cross one way and nearly to Ludgate Circus the other, and they all were engaged. Did you try Trafalgar Square? There wasn't one at Trafalgar Square. Did you try? I tried as far as Charing Cross Station. Did you expect me to walk to Hammersmith? You haven't tried at all. You are really very helpless, Freddie. Go again, and don't come back until you have found a cab. I shall simply get soaked for nothing. And what about us? Are we to stay here all night in this drought with next to nothing on? You selfish pig. Oh, very well. I'll go. He opens his umbrella and dashes off strandward, but comes into collision with a flower girl who is hurrying in for shelter, knocking her basket out of her hands. Blinding flash of lightning, followed instantly by a rattling peal of thunder, orchestrates the incident. Now then, Freddie, look why you growin' deaf. Sorry. He rushes off, picking up her scattered flowers and replacing them in the basket. There's manners for ye. Two branches o' violets trowed into the mad. She sits down on the plinth of the column, sorting her flowers on the lady's right. She is not at all an attractive person. She is perhaps 18, perhaps 20, hardly older. She wears a little sailor hat of black straw that has been long proposed to the dust, and suit of London has a seldom if ever been brushed. Her hair needs a washing rather badly. It is a mousy color, can hardly be natural. She wears a shouty black coat that reaches nearly to her knees, and is shaped to her waist. She has a brown skirt with a coarse apron. Her boots are much the worse for wear.